It's alright. Hush.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about some of the top Mackenzie Turner moments in her new Roblox videos. Yes, Mackenzie Turner actually used to post on her main YouTube channel, which actually has 305k subscribers, but recently she stopped posting on it and started posting on a brand new channel called Mackenzie Turner Roblox, and she currently has 187,000 subs on that. And it's kind of crazy to think about the fact that she gets so much more views on this channel in comparison to her old one. Like, for example, in her videos, she gets like 400k, 700k, 500k consistently, when her whole channel videos had only like 76k, 60k, and 40k. She's making so much more and getting tons more views now because she switched to Roblox, and we're going to be going over some of the top moments in all of her Roblox videos. Yes, it's going to be crazy. It's going to get insane, so make sure to drop a like on the video, drop a sub to the channel, and drop a comment down below. Let's try to get to at least like 50 likes. It's gonna be crazy. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So in the first moment from the Mackenzie Turner videos, who actually has 2.5 million followers on TikTok, it's actually about like having the best mom and dad ever. And she goes around and she starts talking to her mom and dad. She's like, oh, you guys are the best and everything, telling them that they're really cool. And it's like kind of weird at this, but it's kind of cool at the same time if you think about it. Like, this is the opening to one of the videos that she has uploaded called I Was the Hated Child in Brookhaven. It's like a full-on story video, and it's kind of cool. So at the beginning, she's like, oh, I've got the best mom and dad ever. I love you guys so much. And then her parents are like, oh, you're the best daughter ever. And then she says that she has the best family. So she's kind of like appreciating them in a sort of way. And then she goes upstairs. She says, I've got to go upstairs to work on my fashion project for school, she says. And she also says that it's actually the hardest project she's ever worked on. Like, this is kind of weird because like it's just a little fashion project, but she says that it's actually super hard. And what's crazy about it is the fact that she doesn't actually need any help with it. Like, her mom goes and asks if she needs any help with the fashion project, and she's just like, no, it's completely fine. And then her mom is being really nice to her. It's like, it's kind of weird why she's so nice to her randomly. She's like, oh, you're the best fashion designer in the world. And then she's like, oh, thanks, mom. So the whole point of this scene is to be like kind of weird because it's all like a bit too much like affection for like the family. But then in the next scene, it turns out that the parents are not actually together anymore, which is kind of funny in moment number 2. And they're just sort of walking around, and actually the dad is actually like getting married. And then they're like, oh, I pronounced you husband and wife, but instead of saying like kiss the bride on the Roblox chat messages, it actually says kiss the bride, which is kind of weird, like a bride instead of bride, but it's also kind of funny at the same time. And then the daughter says that she's actually glad that her dad is happy again. And then the other child in the room actually goes ahead and goes to Mackenzie and says that she says that she guesses that they are sisters now, and then she says it's gonna be so much fun. Well, it's kind of weird that she would say this because immediately after, like, they start bullying her and being really rude to her for no reason. That they say that she is gonna give her a whole lot of chores, like the parent says this, and it's kind of weird. In moment number 3, what actually happens is they are walking around, and then the new mum says, oh, so you're my new hubby's daughter. And then she says, get ready for a whole load of chores, as I said in the last one. And then instead of like just sort of like just being normal, she actually goes and says, come on, princess. And then she is just being really rude. And then Mackenzie actually says that girls are really mean. Well, because they are, those girls are really mean. They started bullying her. And like, this is my favorite part of the story because it's kind of strange, like what was happening. And it's kind of weird because they were just walking around just being rude to her for no apparent reason, and then they just left. Like, what was actually going on in this part? Well, actually in the 4th part we actually get a little bit more explanation, and what actually happens in the 4th number is they start walking around, and then the new sister says, oh, mommy, I want this room. And everybody's like, why does this child want this brand new room in the new house? Because obviously they've moved into this new house and everything, and they're really confused. But then she's actually trying to take over the new room, and well, they actually like kind of are okay with this. Like, the mum is actually sort of normal about it, and she's telling her that you need to give her the room, and they're being really rude, which is kind of weird because they were supposed to be really excited that they were going to be sisters previously. And it's kind of funny because the little kid is like sort of a brat, and she's screaming constantly, like begging them to totally like give her the room. And then they're telling the dad and everything, and the dad says, anything for my new wife. That's what he says, and kind of strange to see, but yeah. And in the final moment, number 5, then Mackenzie actually goes to work on. So in the next moment, it's kind of weird because what happens is Mackenzie said that she's going to go and work on an application to get into a New York fashion school. So she actually wants to get a scholarship to get into a New York fashion like university, and she said that she's super excited, and she said that she would get her letter in an actual week. But instead of her getting her letter in that week, well, she gets downstairs, she talks to her mom, and her mom is like drinking coffee, and she's like, Mackenzie, like, can you bring me some more coffee? And then she says, okay, here's your coffee. Mackenzie gives it to her. But then when the letter actually arrives, the mom doesn't tell Mackenzie, and instead she just picks up the letter and just ignores it. And she just acts like the letter like is not Mackenzie's. And then she starts telling her off, and she just doesn't give it to her. And then she just goes and hides it, and she says that she's gonna lock it away, and she would throw it away, and says that what is in this envelope? Like, why would anyone send Mackenzie anything? She finds out that it is a full scholarship to the school that Mackenzie was applying to, and she doesn't want her to get this, so she throws the letter away in the garbage and tells everyone like just to go away when Mackenzie comes and asks for it, and just is rude to her for no reason. This moment's kind of funny because like she actually is like this deluded that she would think that it's not for Mackenzie when it actually like it should be, and she's just so rude to Mackenzie for no reason. If you guys did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like on the video, drop us up to the channel, and drop a comment down below, and let us know if you guys enjoyed this video. Without further ado, I'll see you on the next one.
But that's alright. Hush.